Hello, and welcome back to the Bun Me and Buzz podcast.
I am Mia.
And I'm Sarah.
I realized we did not introduce ourselves last episode.
Who cares? Who cares?
Now you know.
It's our 6th episode.
Yes.
This will be posted on Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
Yep. Whoop whoop, Turkey Day.
Gobble gobble, guys.
Yum yum. In my tum tum.
That was really weird.
I'm really hungry right now.
We just ordered some food, so hopefully
Yeah.
it'll be good.
Yeah.
There's a few things I wanted to talk about today. So we have all witnessed the Mark Zuckerberg glow up.
Yeah, ish.
When he got a perm, or I don't know if that's his natural. I don't know, it's not his natural hair, right? Like he got a perm, because it's curly now, or is that?
I feel like he got a perm.
Yeah, and then he started working out, surfing, was doing many things for his wife, make her a full statue in their garden.
I saw that. Yeah, I did.
And now he's recording a song with T-Pain or something for his wife, a version for his wife.
Stop it.
Yeah, did you hear about it?
I think I heard about it, but I haven't heard it. I don't know the bars on there, you know?
So he's recording Get Low. So it's Z-Pain.
Stop it. No.
Mark Zuckerberg and T-Pain Get Low. For his wife.
For his wife.
For his wife, that's what he said.
Is it really for his wife?
Maybe it's not.
I think it's more
for him.
Publicity,
but
oh
still.
God, I love my wife. You know, the whole
I love my wife.
You know what I'm talking about? You know how the Try Guys thing happened where
Ned?
And so Ned,
if you didn't know, I don't know how, but
yeah, he cheated on his wife, but the gag is he was the wife guy. He was known to I love my wife. It was his whole personality. So I feel maybe he's compensating for something. I just don't think it's genuine.
But
do you think it's genuine?
Well, he's also Mark Zuckerberg, so I don't think he needs to do any of this. He doesn't need to be relevant to be.
But ego-wise, he wants to be popular.
I definitely think that
I think people memed him so much.
Yeah, I don't think that he did it without knowing that it will make him look good or whatever. But I also feel it's a different situation because Ned because he's an internet personality, right? So he kind of has to have a shtick. Mark Zuckerberg doesn't really have a shtick.
But I think he wants to have a
I think that's true.
You know.
Do you think he doesn't love his wife?
I don't know about that. I think maybe he might love his wife.
That's true.
But I don't know their relationship. He could. Yeah. It's just, I don't think he's doing it inherently for his wife. I don't think she asked for this, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I think
you know
that's
what
true.
I mean?
I also feel with billionaires, their relationships is just not normal. It's just not the same as what we could even comprehend.
Because they're so uber rich. How could that relationship
what does
ever
that
be
schedule
normal?
even look like? Does he have kids? Do you know?
I have no clue.
Mark Zuckerberg. It just keeps popping up with T-Pain.
Oh my god. That's
kids.
What they want.
He has 3 kids. How do we...
Well, maybe that's a good thing that we don't know, because they're normal, maybe. Yeah, I think that's good.
I don't think he's normal.
Well, not him. I'm talking about his kids.
Well, yeah, but I don't think that it will be their choice to be publicized. So I think that it has to be him and his wife making decisions no, they're not gonna write, we're not gonna... Yeah. Kind of like Adele, you know? She is very big on privacy for her kids.
Right.
Which is good.
I think that is good. Yeah. But I just don't... I don't think his wife went up to him and was like, you know what I really want is for you to feature on a T-Pain song. You know what I really want? A big old sculpture of me and my likeness in our garden. I don't think she asked for it. I just don't think...
That is so funny.
I just don't think she did
Have you watched The Social Network?
No.
The movie. I
don't think so.
About him.
Oh, no.
Well, it's about Facebook, the creation of Facebook.
Okay.
Do you know about it?
No.
Really?
I mean, I think I've heard of it. I think I've definitely
it's one of my
about
favorite movies of all time. Top 10.
Why? Why so?
So Jesse Eisenberg plays Mark Zuckerberg, which is a perfect cast. Now You See Me, guy.
Who is that?
Now You See Me, the magic movie.
I know that movie.
The main guy.
I just don't. I cannot recall his face. I'm really bad with celebrities.
He literally looks like Mark Zuckerberg. This guy.
Oh, that's Mark. Yeah. That's literally his doppelganger.
So he's the one that it's like. And Now You See Me, he's like the cool one, the lead or whatever, the main guy who's like, oh, now, Rain, go back, whatever.
Okay.
Like, he's like, that's his thing. So he plays Mark Zuckerberg. Andrew Garfield plays one of the co-founders.
Okay.
It's great. And then there are like, it's a whole story of Facebook because I kind of knew because I was in business school, but I didn't really know. So the way that Facebook, this will not be spoiling it because like people know about the story.
It's been a while.
Yeah, like that's the creation
and
of
it
Facebook
is history,
because
yeah. Continue. So it's not really a spoiler. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But basically, he like created like the story he created in his dorm room. Justin Timberlake is also in it. Oh, Brenda Song is in it.
Brenda Song is in it.
Yes.
Okay, maybe I need to watch this.
I love this movie. It's like one of the
Is
most
it on
like well produced. Maybe, I don't know. It used to be on Netflix. I watched it on Netflix, but I don't know the licenses.
Okay.
But it has like one of the best like screenplay. So Aaron Sorkins is the writer for it, and I love him. Like I love his movies. Like Molly's Game is another one.
Oh, I just watched that one. Yeah,
it's so good. It's him. Aaron Sorkins was the person who did that movie. And because when I watched Social Network first, like a couple of years ago, and then I watched Molly's Game on the bus when I was like going back from somewhere, and it was like a 5-hour bus ride, so I downloaded it, and then I watched it, and I was crying on the bus, and it was so embarrassing.
Oof. We all have those days.
Because I was watching the movie and I was like crying, and I was looking around, I was like, oh my god.
Oh my gosh. Side note, I just recently rewatched Coco, the Disney movie.
Yeah, I never finished Coco.
Cried my eyes out on that plane. I was on the plane watching it because I was like, Coco, cute animated movie. Like, I really liked it. No, like when it first came out, I really liked it.
Yeah.
And I
How did you not remember
that it hit so hard? Like, I knew that it was sad, but I was just like, I'm not gonna cry. And then I cried so hard, like tears streaming down my face. Oh, it hit so bad.
Anyways. Yeah, things just happen sometimes. And you're just like, damn. Yeah. Anyways, so Social Network, it's about how when Facebook first started, he was at Harvard, and he's like coded this like very preliminary, like different version of it. Okay. But it's like, the point was that it became pretty viral. It was kind of like bad. It was like Hot or Not. Like it was like rating girls.
But I think I vaguely remember
but it's like viral.
Right.
And then there was a twin. There were two twin brothers. So it's the Winklevoss twins, who were seniors, like they were older at Harvard too, and they had the idea for Facebook actually. And they said, "Oh, this kid, great programmer. We're gonna hire him to help us work on this." So Mark Zuckerberg, in the movie, he like coded everything, but then he basically just kind of like
stole the IP.
Yeah. But then a lot of people, the idea is like, well, is it theirs? Is it his? Because his algorithm is the only reason that it took off, but the original idea is theirs and stuff like that. So they got like, so now the term is like getting Winklevossed, like like that. And they were like on the rowing team for the Olympics, like like very prestigious, like typical wealthy generational wealth type of family. And Andrew Garfield was his friend who lent him like $30,000 in the beginning to like kickstart it and everything. And Andrew Garfield was like a good looking guy, like a swap, because it was portrayed in the movie that Jesse Eisenberg was just kind of like a weird guy, because he's like CS whatever, and his personality is just like kind of obsessive and like quirky and stuff like that. And so do you know Napster? It used to be like the first like music streaming
I've heard
platform.
of it. Yeah.
But it was like dubbed illegal because like it's making music that at the time was like CDs and stuff like that online available, but it was like really big. Justin Timberlake plays the founder of Snapster, and basically became a mentor to Mark Zuckerberg, like one of the first people. So they build this entire company up, right? And Andrew Garfield got diluted out without knowing his character. So something Salvadorian, something like, I don't remember his name. And then it was about, the movie is about the lawsuit that happened because the Winklevoss twins sued Mark Zuckerberg.
Right.
And like Andrew Garfield's character sued Mark Zuckerberg, and it was about like the deposition and everything, whatever. And a lot of the dialogue, or a lot of the movies, they say that was taken directly from like transcripts of the deposition. So a lot of it was true in the deposition, but it's like one of the most amazing, like I love that movie so much. Like it's so good.
What is it called again?
The Social Network.
The Social Network. Okay, I'll have to look into it.
Yeah.
You
know Rashida Jones?
No.
She is the one that, she's on Parks and Rec. She's Anne.
I haven't watched Parks and Rec.
Jones. I think you'll know her when you see her like this. She was like on The Office as well.
I don't know. Oh!
Yeah,
she was that girl in The Office. That one.
Yeah, like
right? One
Karen.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah, she's in it too.
Oh, a lot of people.
Yeah, a lot of people are in it.
When did this come out?
2012. It's a big. I'm very surprised that you haven't heard. It's a really big movie.
I think I've heard of it. Yeah. I just never watched it.
Yeah, it's great. I love it.
Oh.
Yeah. So, those are two recs: Social Network, Molly's Game. Because when I was watching Molly's Game, I was like, I really like this. And it's just specific type of direction in the movie and writing, and then I found out it was there. I was like, oh, that's why I like.
Yeah, I just watched Woman of the Hour.
Yes.
Very good.
I also
crazy.
Yeah. It's very, It is a true story, too.
Yeah.
I feel like that adds to it.
Yeah.
That it is so a true story. So, Woman of the Hour is a new Anna Kendrick movie. Mm-hmm. It's on Netflix. Go watch it. She directed it as well. Mm-hmm. And
starred in it.
Yeah. It's great. It's about, like, this actress who went on a dating show with a serial killer. Mm-hmm. You find that out pretty quickly, so you don't have that. We're not spoiling anything.
Again, it's history.
Yeah.
It's not spoiling anything. I'm sorry to say.
It shows you pretty early on
because this is a pretty like popular case, or not popular, but like viral case. Like a lot of people knew about it. But it's just so insane. Like, he killed so many
and people. She just kept getting away. Like, no one
he
cared.
Just kept getting away.
In preparation for watching the movie, she went on Call Her Daddy. The podcast. Yeah, Anna Kendrick. And I watched the interview. It was so good. She talked about, like, she was in, like, an abusive relationship for, like, a long time. And she was saying how he wasn't like that, and then suddenly... like in a certain amount of time, like, he just kind of became this like other person. And then she talked about it, and she was talking about her process through the movie. I was like, oh, I have to watch this movie.
Yeah, I think I just saw actually my mom recommended it to me because she was seeing like promotions about it on Netflix, and then she's like, Sarah, you gotta watch this movie, it's so good. I just watched it. I was like, okay. And then I watched it, and it was good, so go watch it. Yeah. Ugh. Heebie-jeebies.
And just weird. I think they do a lot of good things, like even because it was like maybe is this in the 70s, 60s?
Yeah, 70s. I think 70s.
Like, because people were smoking a lot. Like, his teeth were all like
like
stained and yellow and stuff. And I was like,
he definitely looked like a creeper. It's kind of like the same vibes as the You guy, Joe from You.
Yeah.
There was an interview of him.
I also love that show.
Oh. The recent seasons you watched?
I haven't watched the recent seasons.
Well, see, because I like the first season a lot.
I watched the first 3 seasons.
I think I did also watch the first 3 seasons. I haven't watched
the fourth season.
But then I started watching the fourth one, and I was like, I don't know. It's just too creepy. It's too creepy, and then it's kind of like the same thing. Same kind of thing. He gets obsessed with a girl, and then, like, stalks her, kills all the ones who give her a hard time. And then she realizes, and then it's like, oh my gosh, she's crazy.
I liked the second season with
Which
Love.
one was that? Oh.
Because the first one is him and, like, Beth or whoever her name is. And then he ended up killing her.
Yeah.
And then the second one was when he met Love, and then she turned out to be psycho.
So they're psycho together.
Yeah.
And then the third one, he kills her, right?
Well, some people said that she might not be dead.
What?
But I didn't watch the fourth season, so I don't know.
Oh.
Because, yeah, like, the third one is the one where they have a kid. She was pregnant.
Have a kid?
Yeah, in the third one. She was pregnant.
She's pregnant, but I thought he killed her before she had the baby.
No, he had the baby because he gave them to his gay friends at the end of the show. Yeah.
I don't remember this at all.
Yeah, because, like, it wasn't the one where he killed her by giving, like, poison, not poisoning, but it was like wolf's speed or whatever, the poison. Yeah, wolfbane. Because she was trying to kill him.
Right.
And then, yeah. But she had already given birth.
Oh, I don't remember.
And the fourth season is the one where he goes to London.
Yeah,
whatever.
I think I started that one.
I only knew it because of the trailer.
It was just same.
I haven't seen it. It's just because they try to do
Same
part
thing,
one,
different
part two, and I was like,
place.
I'm not waiting for this. I'm not waiting. So I just ended up never watching it because I really liked the season. I think
it was just too creepy for me.
That's fair. I didn't watch the fourth one, so I don't know.
Yeah. No. But there was an interview of him where he was like, sometimes, I'm on set and, like, I don't have a lot of lines when I'm acting, like, on set because he just does, like, the narration.
The face. Yeah.
Right? So he just does the faces. And then one of the directors was just like, oh, yeah, that's perfect. Like, you're giving off, like, creepy vibes, like, perfectly. And he's like, that's just my face, man. Like, I didn't even try that time.
Yeah, I think, like, people keep asking because who goes on, like, talk shows and they're like, can you do a creepy face? And he's like, sometimes it's not my face. Yeah. It's just a situation.
Yeah.
That, like, if you see me standing next to a dead body, it's not my face that making you think it's bad as a dead body. So you're gonna associate me with, like, it's...
It was just so funny. I was like, oh, dang.
I like him, though. I like him a lot.
Yeah, he's funny. Penn Badgley.
Penn Badger.
Mm-hmm. Badgley.
I was like, his name is not Badger. Because he has a podcast.
Oh, yeah.
But I haven't listened to it.
But
I watched Gossip Girl. And this is pretty different. So I like that he was able to do that.
To pivot.
Yeah. Because, I mean, like, they both went pretty Gossip Girl was really big, and then You was really big when it came out. So I think there are definitely people now identify him with as Joe, the You guy, not like the.
Was he a main character? Like main
he was
cast?
Gossip Girl.
What?
He is Gossip Girl. He was Gossip Girl in Gossip Girl. Did you not watch the show?
I haven't watched Gossip Girl.
You're not gonna watch it.
I'm not gonna watch it.
It's like so long.
That is the biggest spoiler ever. That's not history. I just got spoiled.
No, literally, the whole show is like about these like rich kids in like Upper New
York,
the Upper East Side, right?
Yeah.
And then him being like a guy from Brooklyn, like pretty from a family that's like not rich at all, but he's just like very smart. So he earned his way through life, and he was doing very well academically. And he became entangled with like Serena Vander Woodson,
and she's the main character,
and she's Blake Lively, and she's the main character.
Okay.
Yes. And then there's Blair's is like, they're all like, so basically it's all these rich kids and then him.
Okay.
And there is, do you don't know the concept of Gossip
Girl?
Okay.
Please give me a little
And then Gossip
lesson.
Girl, like, it's not a newsletter, but it's basically like, Lady Whistledown?
Yes.
It's kind of like that.
That's what I was thinking when you said that.
Yeah, so it's basically people like support things to like Gossip Girl, and then she sends out like whatever, like all the biggest scandal, whatever, and it's narrated. The voice of Gossip Girl is Kristen Bell. So it's interesting. Yeah. So, but the whole time they're just like trying to, as things are happening, they're also just like trying to want to know like who Gossip Girl is. Yeah. And then in the final episode or whatever, like they
reveal that it's
him, it's Dan. And the thing is that by the end, the writing of the show is so bad. Because it's like, it doesn't make any sense.
Oh.
Because his sisters also, like, cause his sister and him, like, they're in that kind of group, whatever. And, like, his sister, like, went, like, like became like pretty down bad, like pretty bad, like in a bad situation. Like she wasn't the best person, but then also like just a lot of things that happened, and Gossip Girl like saying, "Oh, Jenny, this blah, blah, blah."
Pushed her down even more.
Right, so it like doesn't even make sense that he's gossip. Like it doesn't make sense. But by the end, they were just like, okay, whatever. Like we just want the show to end.
Oh,
like that's like a really big thing. Of by the end, like they were all sick of the writing and they just wanted the show to end.
I see.
Yeah,
interesting.
but he's like the main character.
Wow, the more you know. I'm sure a lot of people knew that. I just didn't know.
Yeah, I mean, I watched it because one of my friends was really into it, so I watched it in high school.
I mean, I think it did have a resurgence like recently too when it was put on Netflix.
Yeah,
and I was gonna watch it, but then I didn't.
Can't do it.
It's kind of like also Pretty Little Liars. They had
I've never seen Pretty Little Liars.
I've seen a couple episodes or like a season or two, but I didn't like see the whole thing.
Well, some other good watches. We Live in Time with Andrew Garfield and Florence Pugh.
Oh.
If you just those two, you know you have to see it. I don't know if it's still in theaters, but go watch it. If it is, if not, then maybe I guess you can.
So last time we hung out, she showed me the trailer, and I almost cried because it's so sad.
It's sad.
It just seems so sad. Like
it's about like her get like a married or a couple, and they have a kid, and then she gets cancer. That's the premise. But it's so good. It's really good, and I love it, and I love them, and it's so good. I went to see it with my boyfriend, and he also cried. And I cried so many times. And I got food when I was there. I got like chicken nuggets or something. And so and one of the first scenes, I thought that I was being really, really quiet, honestly. Like I try to move things or whatever. But they were like, "Oh, like you have whatever, so it's cancer." And then apparently my boyfriend said he just heard from me, which whatever.
Oh my gosh, you ruined it. You ruined it in the moment. I ruined the moment. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I want to watch it too, but I just know I have to be in the mindset to watch it though, because I just know I'm gonna be in tears.
Just watch it.
Tears.
I wasn't expecting to watch it. We were gonna watch another movie, but then we're like, okay, let's just watch this one.
What other movies are out
now?
Yeah.
Oh, oh my god, another one. I watched The Wild Robot. Guys,
I wanted to watch
that one too. Oh. I also cried. It's so good. And the thing about these movies is that like these past two, they're like an hour and 30 minutes, an hour and 40 minutes. Like it's enough, and they still get the point across, and it's not like 3 hours. So it's great. It's really good.
Yeah, the animation looks really good too. Oh yeah, that's another one that I
Pedro
want to
Pascal
watch.
is in it. Lupita Nyong'o is in it.
Who's that?
She's, the Black Panther?
I know Black Panther.
Lupita Nyong'o. This one. She's the wild robot.
Yes. I love her. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, yeah.
It's
I'm watching
great.
it soon.
Love it.
Aww. It looks so wholesome.
It's so sad.
Why are all these movies so sad lately?
I mean,
or am I just getting older and
good.
Thinking about things more,
Well, I mean, it is like a DreamWorks movie, so it's like it's gonna hit you, because they know how it's done.
Up.
Yeah, all of them. Oh, they hoes. They are so good.
All the what now? What did you just say?
Puss in Boots 2? Come on.
I didn't watch it yet.
It's so good.
I know, you guys kept telling me.
It's so, like, you have to see it.
Yeah,
Because it talks about, like anxiety. Like, anxiety disorders.
Dang.
But it's, like, very subtle, and it's awesome.
I have a long list of things that I need to watch.
Good.
It's just like...
Yeah, well, you should.
Yeah. I'll get to it someday. Someday.
You know, what I started doing, too, I started, like, walking every day.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, because I realized that I don't move anymore because I work.
I should implement that.
office.
No, you know what? No, I will get a gym membership. I've been saying this for too long, and I will get it. And I will get it. Maybe after this filming, I will buy a subscription. I need to do it so bad. I'm just so unhealthy. I just rot in my room all day long. I'm not even joking.
It's easy to do that though, because if you're, it's
easy.
Newton, whatever is in rest will tend to stay in rest.
And then
so like
emotion stay in motion.
it's hard.
I have never been in motion.
Yeah, so when I'm in my apartment, like I try to go down and just like walk. Like I try to do like 3 or 4 miles, so it's like 8,000 steps.
Yeah.
But I hate the gym. Like I don't like it. I like doing things outside. Like I like doing yoga and I like hiking. But like I can't just like walk around Dallas. Like I can't. I'm gonna get jumped. So I'm like, okay, I guess I'll do the treadmill. So I need distractions. So I just like watch a movie. And it helps. Yeah. So I've been able to just basically like watch.
No, the other side.
Thanks.
Yeah. It's looking a little wonky there. Yeah.
So crazy.
You're so good now. You're so good.
Thanks. Yeah. So I basically get to like watch like a movie every day, or like half a movie. But
so
otherwise,
you watch it while you're walking?
Yeah, it's just on the treadmill, so I just let my phone down. and
on
I just
the
walk.
treadmill.
Yeah.
I thought you.
No, that's
what
what
I
saying.
pictured in my head was she goes down to her like apartment base floor, like what I'm talking about, level 0 or 1, whichever, and then she's just walking around the complexes.
No, that's also I don't like the gym,
the
but like I
halls.
have to go because it's just there's no other way to do it. So like my compromise is I just have put something there so that I can distract myself.
I see. Yeah. I need to go to the gym. I just recently found this protein powder that I used to have.
What is it called? I
mean, it's just protein powder. But I was just like, dang, it's not expired yet, and I should use it while I have it. And that is my motivation to go to the gym now.
What are your thoughts on expiration dates? Because I kind of think that they're fake.
Oh God.
Well, okay, not that like things expire, but I don't know that they just like they expire exactly on the expiration date.
I mean,
is what I'm saying.
But like I'd rather be safe than sorry.
But
I'm not trying to get a tummy ache just to prove a point. You know what I mean? Like,
well, I don't think I'm doing it to prove a point.
Yes, you are.
I'm just doing it to myself. So like, who am I? Okay,
to yourself.
Because here's my thing, right? I think that there's an issue in this country.
Here she goes again.
About people like not being able to like exercise common sense. So because I just trust labels. Like I think you can tell if something's wrong or not if you can just smell it or touch it or feel, like you usually can tell. But if it's like everything's completely fine. Okay, I'm also not talking about drugs, right? I don't know about like medication. Like I don't know about the expiration date, but like food wise, I feel like there are things that you can just be like, okay, well this is good, because like the 2-hour rule. That's not really.
No.
Like you leave food out for 2 hours and like, or else you have to throw it away. Like that's
I
like
didn't know that.
that's really. That's like a lot of people's rules. Like if it's been out for 2 hours, like it's bad. And I'm like, no, just look like like I don't know what to say. Because as a person who cooks, like things are out.
Right.
They're not always, I also don't believe in like eating things that are like 5 months past. It's like, okay, that's also not right, because I know people like that.
Saying like a day or two after.
Yeah, or like like a couple days. Yeah, because you can tell. You can tell if it's bad or if it's not.
Okay, I get
I'm
that.
not a conspiracy theorist.
Because like my dad, for example.
He was a conspiracy
Shout
theorist.
out, Dad. No, I won't label him as that, but
I will.
Well, no,
they're not all bad though. We're all conspiracy theorists. But
anyway.
So
I'm
true.
gonna put that label on him. But he just will eat like anything after, and he just does not care. One day, I vividly remember, and I will never forget, is that he just likes to put open cans like of drinks in the fridge and like forget about them, right? And so I was just like, okay, whatever. And so there's this can of like pineapple juice. pineapple juice is like yellow, right? He offers me some. He's like, here, Sarah, like, you want some pineapple juice? I was like, no, Dad, like, I'm good. So he proceeds to like drink it, and the way he drinks things, he chugs things, like anything.
It's just men. Anything. I just don't know why they approach things like that.
Every time I offer him something, he chugs it, regardless of what it is. Doesn't matter, right? So he's chugging it, and luckily he's right over the sink because he immediately spits it out into the sink. And I'm like, oh my God, what the heck? Like, you were about to offer that to me. Like, what's up with it? And he pours it out. And as he's pouring it out, you get this green. It's like battery acid green, like Brat Summer green. Okay? And I was like, dude, you just drank that.
Yeah, that's not. Smell things, guys. Smell things before you ingest them.
What? That was nasty. Dads, man, they be doing some crazy stuff.
Yeah, I think. Yeah. But this is what I'm saying, though. I just feel like dads are they're more likely, on a more higher degree, to be conspiracy theorists. No, they have conspiracy theories than moms. They just be thinking about many things and double down on those things.
Oh, they love to double down, don't they? That's, yeah. That is
just the case, guys.
That is just the case. How did we get here?
I don't know. I literally don't even know what we're talking about. We're talking about the social network. Like, what is happening?
Okay. What's next?
So this is gonna be Thanksgiving episode. You want to talk about favorite holidays?
Yeah.
I have a very not unique. It's not unique. I'm not saying that about
she's
myself.
So different. And
no,
quirky.
She's not. But I think that because I am an immigrant, there's just certain. I feel like Christmas to me doesn't mean anything. Because we don't celebrate Christmas. Like, my family's not Christian, so Christmas is just like a long break. Like, we don't exchange gifts. Like, sometimes we put on a tree if they're free. Like, it's not that at all. Yeah.
So do you have a favorite holiday?
I have a favorite holiday, but I don't think it's in context of. So Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday.
Okay.
Actually, because my parents, like, they don't know what any of it, like, well, they know what it is, but we don't celebrate it. So, like, Thanksgiving is not about giving thanks. It's about eating a lot of food.
Same.
Like, that's literally true. So, like, my brother would, like, grill.
Whatever he does, he can do anything with the chicken
or turkey. What do you do with the turkey usually? Put it in the oven. Bake. You bake the turkey. And he's really good. He's a really good cook. So he makes sure, like, put butter everywhere so it doesn't dry. Blah blah. So we have a lot of food, and we're like, okay, this is like the tradition. So it's usually the time where, like, we're all together and just eat food, and we just, like, watch a movie or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh, and it's Black Friday, so it's, like, actual activities that we can do. Like, we'll, like, shop and we'll, like, do stuff. And maybe we won't shop, but we'll just go
to look around.
To see, like, what's the deals, you know? Yeah.
Yeah, I think my favorite holiday is also Thanksgiving. Just because, like, I like Christmas too. We do a lot of things for Christmas. Like, my aunt loves to do these mini games with money prizes because she knows we're motivated by money.
Of course, as we all.
Yeah. And so those for fun, but it's just like I guess my love language is not gift giving, so I'm not really super into that. Because we do the gift giving.
Doo-doo, huh?
We do like the bird. Dodo.
No, doo-doo, like the poop.
Wait.
That's it. It's gone, folks. The train has left the station.
Yeah.
It's Thanksgiving. Your aunt does the gift giving.
What?
Your aunt. Your love language is not gift giving.
Right. My love language is not gift giving. So I just don't attach that much joy of, like, receiving or giving gifts.
Do you guys do Christmas gifts?
Yeah, we do. Okay. But it's not, like, anything crazy or, like, big. I think last year my mom gave my brother, like dental floss picks.
by him.
I think he wasn't out yet.
That's so funny.
So
what do you mean? The is there like a dental floss picks drop?
No.
You said it wasn't out yet, like an album or something.
No, like his stock that he had was not out yet. So that's why she waited.
I thought you meant.
So yeah, I mean, it's fun. I do like the lights and stuff, but I'm a foodie. We're foodies. I love a good feast. And Thanksgiving, there's always a good feast. There's so much food everywhere. And I think, like you were saying, I don't think a lot of Americans really, like, modernly think about, like, oh, Thanksgiving is a time of, like, thankfulness and whatever, like, blah, 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 blah. So I think we're past that as a nation, really.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if that's true for just, like, Americans in general. Maybe it's just our circle.
Oh, maybe.
Because I feel like white American, like, maybe they might still see it as...
I guess so, but I guess so. Yeah, I guess so. I guess that is their culture. I'll give them that. Yeah. I don't know. It's just a fun time to spend with family and, like, get together, hang out, eat a bunch of good food. So
yeah, because I mean, like, we don't have a tradition of, like, you know, waking up early Christmas morning and opening it. Like, that's not a thing that we do. So I think Thanksgiving is a good where everybody's at the table and we're eating and we're having a good time. Like, I feel like that's like a family time thing. But like, American holidays aside, like, probably Lunar New Year is my favorite because that's like what I grew up. That's my Christmas. Like you get a month off and you just like the whole country shuts down.
Dang.
Like, usually in, like, Southeast Asia, and you get your little red envelopes, right? Because you get money from, like, a million other people. I don't anymore because I'm older now, which is sad. So I have to give money now, which is, like, whatever. I don't know any kids during that time. I don't want to give out money. But, you know, there's fireworks, and then there's a lot of food. Yeah. So that's...
fun. I mean, yeah, we celebrate Lunar New Year too, but it's not crazy. We just have the same aunt who does the games for Christmas.
We do a lot of that too, like gambling, yeah.
And then, yeah, we just have
good
food and we eat.
Do you have a least favorite holiday?
Ooh.
Let me think.
Maybe Halloween.
Why?
I don't know. I can't think of any other holidays, to be fair. What are the other holidays? I'm only thinking of, like, Thanksgiving, Halloween, Christmas.
I don't like
honestly.
Valentine's Day.
Is that a holiday though?
It's a national
holiday, or is it like a what is it called? I don't.
Yeah, I thought it was like a holiday. Well, you don't get it off, but, like, also Halloween you don't get it off. But it's definitely like a national holiday.
Okay.
Like, it's recognized.
Okay, I can see that. Date. Yeah, I guess I don't put much value in that either.
Yeah, because I'm a kind of person who's like, if you like me the rest of the year, like, that means more.
I think it's just, like, a ploy for capitalism, to be honest. Yeah.
Just a bunch of, like, chocolates and roses that are, like, $1 million on Valentine's Day. Yeah, I'm not like, I don't know. I just don't.
It's just
like, a day to me. I don't like it. But it's also my sister's birthday, so it's like we know it as her birthday, not as Valentine's Day.
I gotcha. Yeah, I just I don't know. Even when I was in, like, a relationship, long-term relationship, it was toxic, but we never celebrated it either. So it's just like, okay, it's just another day. Who cares?
Oh, you guys wouldn't, like, go to dinner or anything?
He wouldn't do anything for me. Period. So
that's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's fine if to be like, okay, look, it's Valentine's, we can, like, cook a fancier meal or go out to eat or something. But I'm not, like, a big, like, oh, I have to do the flowers and the whatever. I'm not that girl.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I do love flowers, but it could be any time. It doesn't have to be on Valentine's Day.
Dude, one time, one of my friends, on Valentine's Day, she told me that her boyfriend got her flowers, but it's not the flowers that she likes. Like, he told her this because the flowers that she likes were too expensive. Why would you tell her that? Why would you tell her that? Like, that's crazy. Also, spend the money. I don't know. They're not, like, in a financial situation or anything. Like, he could afford it.
Oh. Then what the heck, man? Yeah. No, he hates you. Your boyfriend hates you. I'm sorry.
I was just like, girl.
Wait, are they currently together? Your boyfriend hates you. Whoever you are. Don't settle for that.
That's crazy.
Be better.
It's
Men,
really
be better. Don't. Just don't.
Oh, you said that you watch Tell Me Lies?
Oh,
is that a thing?
Tell Me Lies is a Hulu original that my cousin put me on because she was like, hey,
is it a show?
Just watched the show. Yeah, she watched season 1. She was like, dude, I need you to watch this because it's crazy. Mm-hmm. And crazy it was. Because basically it's about people in college dating, but they're all toxic and they all date each other in the same friend group.
It's Gossip Girl, but in college.
Huh? What?
It's Gossip Girl, but in college.
Maybe. I don't know Gossip Girl like that. But there's no like Gossip Girl, I guess. There's no newsletter that's exposing whatever. But it was insane. And the main guy, basically, is very manipulative and like toxic, cheats on his girlfriends, whatever. And Shark Tales, the animated fish. Yes. He looks like the shark from there. I'm not even joking. He looks like Manny, the shark. And I never saw that connection until she showed me a picture of them side by side. I was like, girl, you're onto something. That is so funny. But yeah, and the main character, main character, looks like Shailene Woodley. Like, she looks exactly like Shailene. Because when I was watching
What's her name?
I don't know. But when I was watching it, I was like, is that Shailene Woodley?
Yeah.
And I had to look it up, and it was not. And I was like, wait, that's crazy.
That's how I felt about, have you ever seen Sex Education?
No.
So it's a show. I mean, I watched like a few episodes. It's not crazy. But like, there was a girl in there who looks just like Margot Robbie. She's in the Barbie movie because they thought that like, oh, this could be funny because we look alike, but then they put on the hair and everything. They didn't look that much alike, so it didn't play onto the joke. But like, I watched it and I was like, I know this is not Margot Robbie, but also is this Margot Robbie?
Yeah, I was like, wait, that's crazy.
There's some people that like they really look alike.
Yeah, I was like, that's literally her. It's literally her. If you look up Tell Me Lies cast, look at her and she literally tell me that's not her.
Shailene Woodley is the Divergent girl, right?
Yes. Yeah.
She looks like a young Shailene Woodley, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I was like, wait a minute, is this filmed like later? Because they use like older technology too, so it's like set in 2000s, like early 2000s ish. So I was like, did she? But it's a Hulu original, so it has to be new, Yeah. I was like, what the heck?
Interesting. Do you like more like drama? Shows, not movies. Shows, or do you like more like comedy shows?
I don't really know, because I just don't watch a lot of shows in general. But since she recommended it to me, and it was like a lot of tea, I was like, ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
Tea. But
so I guess it's more drama then.
Maybe
because comedy's just not that deep.
Maybe
because they just move on from the bit.
I'm just trying to think of any like comedy shows that I have watched.
Or movies.
I've watched like The Office. I've watched.
But like how much of The Office?
No, I did watch the whole Office.
Oh really?
Yeah, I liked it. It's just I'm not like a super fan.
I think that's fair.
Yeah. I watched Friends. I don't know if I watched all of it, but I watched a good majority of it.
10 seasons, a lot.
A drama. I watched Grey's Anatomy.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's so long.
I haven't watched the whole thing, but I did get like a good amount in, but it's just too much now.
It's a lot.
But yeah, for the most part, I don't really watch too many shows. I watch like K-dramas. Yeah.
I watch a lot of sitcoms. Like that's like my favorite
media.
Yeah, like that's my favorite like genre of shows because it's short enough that if you can watch like a 20-minute episode if you want to, if you have like during lunch break or whatever. You know, I don't do that, but, you know, or you can binge it if you want to. And it's very light. And a good show will have an arc through the show where, because a sitcom is one of those where you're supposed to watch any episode and you can still enjoy it, but it also makes sense for the rest. Yeah. So I recently watched, one of my friends recommended Abbott Elementary to me.
I watched a couple episodes.
It's good.
I like it too.
And so I have a note on here to talk about Brian Jordan Alvarez.
Who is that?
So he is... Okay.
Yeah.
So he started showing up on my feed, or on my algorithm, because do you know the trend, like, I love your daughter, what can you offer her? Nothing, only this. And then it's a song. You don't know that trend? Okay.
I don't know.
So if you know, you know. And there is this of that dialogue and then a song. So people dance, or people will be like, only this, and then they will show whatever funny, right?
Okay.
So he danced to like the song portion of it.
Okay.
And you watch it and you're like, this is very clearly like ironic and sarcastic and whatever, because he's trying to dance like sexily or whatever, but it's funny, and it's clear that it's funny. But he's gay, but comments keeps saying like he's stray baiting, like as a joke, because he looks like he's like because he would just like take off his shirt and he would like whatever, right? And he makes so many of their videos, like 50 of the same sound of him doing the dance in various places, like in the gym, at the airport, like just random. And it's so funny. And every single one of the videos, his caption is "Stream English Teacher on Hulu," because it's his new show. And he's like the creator of the show.
No,
he starred in the show.
No, that's some
and it's so funny. And I saw it so many times, and I've never seen, like, I would just scroll. I cannot get 3 scroll until I see it.
Really?
And they're all different. I've never rewatched anything. Like, they're all different because he does so many of them. And so it worked. I watched the show.
Oh my God.
And it's great. It's about a teacher. It's an English teacher set in Austin.
Oh! Slay.
And I love him. So stream English Teacher on Hulu.
Oh, Hulu. Okay. Maybe I will too.
It's funny. It's funny, and it's about, like, you know Trixie? Mattel, she's on the show.
Yeah.
Or she's a cameo on one of the episodes, and it's funny because he's like a gay guy, and he's like trying to teach these kids about whatever, and then like there's just like funny scenarios. Like there was a gun club like in the school ground, and then the morning he like, you know, got his coffee, he's in school, and he heard gunshots, and he thought that, like, so he spilled it, and he like he grabbed all the students like at the locker into the room. He's like, stay low, and they're like, dude, what are you doing? There's like gun club. And he's like, what?
Oh no.
So that's a scenario. And then another one was, the episode Trixie Mattel was on, is that, you know, Powder Puff? So where the girls play football and the guys become like cheerleaders. They fully do like drag. Like the whole arc of it was that like the LGBTQIA plus like group on campus like opposed Powder Puff.
Oh.
And he was like, what? Like, why?
Right.
Yeah. Like, why? And then they say, well, this, like, they're not really, they're just making fun, whatever. He's like, okay, fine. Like, so if they respect, like, drag as an art form, like, you'll be okay with it. And they're like, yeah, sure. And so, like, all the football players, like, became, like, drag queens for the night or whatever. And so, it's really funny. I like it. And I just needed to talk about him. Because he's funny.
Wow. Yeah, I don't know. But sounds like a great show. I'll add it to the list of things that I need to watch for shortsies.
Do you have Hulu?
No.
How did you watch?
I use my cousin's.
Okay, well that's not bad.
Thank you.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Severance is another one that I think everybody should watch.
I think you told me about it. Yeah, I think you told me about
It's
it.
awesome. The second season's coming out soon after like years, so I'm waiting for that. But it's on like Apple TV, which is like I don't.
Who?
Last time I had to get a trial for it, and I didn't pay the rent because I'm not.
What even is on Apple TV?
Too much.
Why?
Ted Lasso is on Apple TV.
Okay, I don't know that one.
Well, it's a famous show apparently.
What show?
It's a famous show apparently. It's with it's like a coach or something. I don't know. But the reason I don't know is because I don't have Apple TV. So these big shows, like I don't know them because why are you on Apple TV? I mean, it's
that's where they got the check. The
yeah,
check was fat.
I just don't.
Oh, Pachinko. You know the book Pachinko?
Mm-mm.
It's this really, really good book about like the Korean War.
Oh my god.
And
Is
it's really sad. This is
depressing.
the first and only book that I read and I cried reading it.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's like 400 pages, but it goes really fast because it's really, like, I really like the writing in it. It's so sad. It's one of my favorite books. And then they made it into like a series, but it's only on Apple TV. And so I have never gone to watch it. But then one of the flights that I took had it, so I watched the first like 2 episodes.
Is it good?
2, 3. Yeah, it's good. But
Where do you know The Last of Us, right?
yes,
I haven't watched it.
I also have not watched it.
Where is it though?
I don't.
I
know.
bet it's on Apple TV. Oh no, it's on Max.
Oop.
Okay.
But like that's another one. Why?
It's also on Apple TV.
Stop it with the streaming.
Well, okay. I will say I have the bundle now, so it's Hulu, Disney, and Max for $15 a month.
Okay.
So I think that's a good thing to do. You just get with that and
Bundle and save.
and then you do the ad blocker, and then you're good. You don't have to pay $30 because there's a lot of stuff on Max. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess I don't watch enough to like justify.
Yeah, I just got it like I got it a few weeks ago because the original bundle was Hulu, Disney, and ESPN Plus, and I watched tennis, and that's like the only thing that I can't. So I got that one. I'm like, oh, might as well I get Hulu and whatever. But then I saw the other day that they have Max now, so I was like, okay, I'll do that.
Nice, man.
Do you know the menu?
I don't know the menu.
It's with Anya Taylor-Joy.
Oh, I know her.
Yeah, I always need to like, I don't know which order the 3
I think you
words
got
that
it.
Anya Taylor-Joy.
Yeah.
She's in it. She's the main character.
Oh.
Yeah, it's good.
What is it about?
The menu. No, so it's about it's a kind of a thriller, but I don't think I showed my boyfriend and he's like really scared, but and he wasn't scared. So I think it's like certified.
Yeah.
People can watch it. It's about all these people who gets like a ticket to this like really upscale dining experience. It's like a restaurant like offshore on an island. And then things go wrong.
Is it a series or a movie?
It's a movie.
Oh.
It's a movie.
It's on Max. Oh. I thought we were talking about that because
Maybe.
it was on Max.
I think
don't
I
know.
remembered that. It's on Hulu.
Oh, slay! I can watch it. I don't know many shows.
I
don't
think
know
it's
many
fair.
shows. I think I watch a lot of YouTube
Yeah.
instead of like
That's
shows.
fair. I'm very like, I don't know. I always have to be like doing multiple things at once. So I'm like always like got something on while I'm doing something else. Like I try to explain this to someone, and this is actually how I feel. You know how when you are on your laptop, right?
Yeah.
And you split screen
Yeah.
a window, like you drag it over here, you drag it over here. And that's how my brain feels. Like if I only have one thing, then it's just half of a screen.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
We live in an era. Attention span is so short, so little, so itty bitty. That's okay. Me too, though. Like, not to that extent, but I definitely have to have something like playing in the background while I'm doing something.
I definitely there's certain things like if I watch like a really good movie and stuff, like I can like really lock in.
Oh,
But
so
with
you-
a lot of things.
so like most movies you watch, you have to also do something else.
Well, it really depends. If it's a bad movie, yeah.
Oh.
Well, actually, that's not true. If it's a bad movie and I'm watching it with like some other people and we're talking about it, then like
Right.
I'm like, okay, I can do it.
Okay.
Well, actually, you know what? I take it back. I take everything back. Scratch. I think movies are very unique for me because when I watch them, I actually am able to just watch it because I'm analyzing the movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
But like shows or stuff, like you can do.
It really
multiple
depends.
things,
Yeah, it really depends. I think like The Office at this point, New Girl, like I've watched so many times that I know I can quote it. So I'm doing something else usually when I watch it.
Yeah, most of the time I just watch stuff.
Sure.
Unless it's YouTube where I just put it in the background. I'm like, whatever.
Yeah, I think it really depends on like if it's a topic that I know already or not, or if I care about or not.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
It really matters if I care about it.
Dude, if any, like, you know, I've been watching a lot of, or there's been just videos of like about like Mr. Beast analysis and stuff like that, and I'm like locked in. I'm like, I gotta get all the facts down.
Just writing down notes.
Yeah. Coffeezilla made a video about him, so you know. Whatever. I'm a big fan of Coffeezilla. He's a investigative journalist and he uncovered all the scams and stuff. I wanted to talk about a couple episodes ago. We mentioned the rat men thing, and you said that you don't get it. Like you don't get the fascination with the rat men.
No.
I think it very depends for me.
On which rat man?
Yeah, because Patrick from Challengers is a rat man.
Which one is Patrick?
Patrick
is he
is
the blonde
the
one or the
No, Patrick is the other one.
Oh, the dirty one.
Yes.
He's like the dirty looking
yeah,
one. Yes. When we were watching the Challengers, we just hyper focused on like his feet in the shot when they're in the hotel because like
disgusting.
why are they so dirty? Why are they so? And then we compared it. We're like, okay, maybe like the set's just dirty and they're walking around barefoot.
No, I
that's,
definitely
like, the
think it's
scene.
intentional.
You think so?
Like that's like the type of person he is. Like he's just very messy. And
I mean, yeah, he sleeps in his car. You know,
Yeah,
it's just
and
kind
like,
of his.
that's just kind of like his thing.
Yeah, but I just don't think he's attractive either.
I think in the movie, the art when he was young, it's like number one, unmatched, right? Hot.
Yeah.
Ross
Yes.
Lynch,
Yes.
double, like
Realness.
great.
Yes.
But I liked Patrick. But I don't know if it's because how he looked or that's just like I like the
spunkiness.
the
of him.
spunkiness and just kind of like because the whole thing I realized that I actually quite like his character because he's very honest. Like he did a lot of crazy things, right? But like the things he said come out of mouth, like, it's true. They're all true. He might not. Might shouldn't have said it, or he might should have done. But like it's all true. Like, and I kind of resonated with
You
that
like his
part
directness.
of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's kind of like how I operate.
Right.
I'm just like you. Well, it's true. Well, I don't do what he does, obviously, but I'm just saying. Like, I think that there is a value in like
Being
honest that people just
With a
like, just like
bluntness.
not sugarcoating things.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean you have to be mean, which sometimes he is mean, but it's also like it's true.
Okay.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
but the actor Josh O'Connor, I love him. I watched a couple of interviews because he was in The Crown. He's in The Crown, I think, and he's like the most introverted like guy, and he's so cute. And he just like they asked him what he does, and he just like he has like a camper van. And he just like drives around, he hikes, and he like collects like leaves and
That's
pictures,
cute.
and like he
Yeah.
scrapbooks. And I love him.
See, I think this is the thing with women, right? Like, we can get past the looks if they have a good personality.
Yeah.
And I think that's what's happening here. Because I think if I saw these things too about him, I would also get on the train, you know?
I guess
It's
that's
just
true.
like, from purely looks. And I'm not saying, like, you know, obviously.
Like they're movie stars, right?
Yeah,
but,
so, like,
yeah.
But compared to other people, I just
That's
don't
true.
think he's up there with the tops.
think
You know what I
that's
mean?
true.
Yeah.
Maddie Healy though, I don't get it.
I've never got that.
I don't know.
Again, I just don't get it.
I don't get it. I mean, and that's the thing too is that the other guy, the art like Mike Weiss. There are two versions of him in the movie, right? And one where like he's hot and one he's not. So there's definitely like ways that you can
Finesse.
like because with the hair and with the whatever,
Right,
and then you'll be like,
right.
oh, like that's
Not a bad looking
yeah,
version.
that's.
You can definitely glow up. There are ways to glow up.
I also think that it's probably because they are like acting with Zendaya, who's like the most
attractive person on this planet. Period. She's so hot.
Yeah.
There's just no other way to say it. She's just so hot.
One of my friends said that he never got it about Zendaya, and I'm like, okay, you need to shh. There is a wrong opinion, and this is
it.
Yeah. He was like, how do you feel about Zendaya? And I'm like, what do you... There's only one way to feel about her, and that's what everybody feels about her, that she's amazing and she's attractive.
Yeah.
And then he said,
she's so talented.
She's just not my type. Like, I just don't get... I'm like, no,
she's everybody's type. As they said in the movie, she's everybody's type. Everybody's type.
Like, what are you talking about? Like, literally, what are you talking about?
Maybe he's gay.
No, he's not gay.
I'm just kidding. I like to joke. Because there's no way.
There is no way.
I mean, I get it that people have, like, I do think there's a type for everybody. Like, Rodent Man, for example.
I guess that's true.
Or somebody's type. Like, I think everybody is somebody's type inherently.
But there are some people that are everyone's type, though. Like, I do believe that. Yeah. Like you cannot convince me that people think that, like, Zac Efron isn't good looking. Like, everybody finds him good looking. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I guess.
Like, you don't have to be in love or anything, but it's like you look at a person, you're like, oh, this person is good looking.
Mm-hmm. Like, objectively good
looking.
Yeah.
Or like Anya Taylor-Joy. Like, she is the moment.
She is the
moment.
Speaking of people in the moment, John Krasinski, sexiest man alive.
Okay.
I just don't think he should have that title. I'm sorry. Like, he's an attractive person. Don't get me wrong.
That's true.
It's just that, like, sexiest, I wouldn't say that.
I think it's an odd
label.
I think it's odd. I think that I don't think I'm as mad about it as Sarah.
I'm not mad about it. I'm just saying that it's not.
All I have to say is it was not on the list of notes, and she's brought it up. So
it was just a nice segue that we had there that I wanted to roll off.
So I think that because especially with the tradition of the men that came before him, like Chris Evans and like even like The Rock, like there was definitely like a thing, and Bradley Cooper and Brad Pitt and various people.
Right.
He just doesn't fit in the same category, but I also think that he's fine.
I think he's kind of like nerdy looking personally.
I don't think that he's nerdy looking. I think we associate him as a nerdy guy because of like The Office.
Maybe that's true.
Yeah.
But like I think forever in my mind, because of The Office, he will be nerdy. And I saw this one because we were looking at pictures of him
in 13
to confirm.
Hours. Yeah. And where he got the 6-pack.
And then there's one of him on the red carpet and he just goes and which is like, it's cute. Like, he's cute. I'm not saying he's not attractive, right?
Yeah, but sexy is very specific.
Yeah. It's a certain look to be labeled as sexiest.
I wonder if they're doing like a sense of humor as sexy and like whatever. Like I wonder if they're doing
because
that.
The thing is, like, they have a bunch of different categories of like inside the issue, right? Like, they have a lot of different best or sexiest
they have
in whatever
bold men.
Yeah, so they have like a bunch of different categories in there. So I just think he could have been one of those, not the cover.
I think he won one of those before. He was best or sexiest dad, and I think I wouldn't be mad about that. It's just
because
okay.
The only one that people care about is the cover.
That's true.
It's the cover.
I will say that I'm mad about something.
What?
Sexiest bald man is Prince Harry, and I think
it should have been people.
It should have been who?
Pitbull.
Oh, I thought I said people, and I was
Pitbull.
like, what are you talking about?
I'm talking about Pitbull.
Because number 2 was Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Oh.
And I'm like, okay, Prince Harry have you seen him smile?
Oop.
Insert a picture. I'm going to show you right now. You need to insert a picture right now. This guy is not, sorry guys, not Prince Harry.
Oh.
His brother, Prince William.
Ooh.
Is the best bald man because Harry is not bald yet.
Ooh.
Is this one? Have you seen him smile?
He looks like Wallace and Gromit. Oh, Look it up. Look it up. It's a British like claymation.
Oh my god.
And he looks like the guy. Right?
Yeah. It's like it doesn't look right. Like there's no curvature of the smile. It's like a robot.
I think that's fine. I just don't think he's sexy.
He's not. Anyways. Thanks for tuning in.
We're done.
Yeah, we're
so done. It's time to eat.
All right, guys. Thank you.
Thanks for
watching.
watching.
Who do you think should have been the sexiest man alive, or the sexiest bald man alive?
In the comments below,
Do you
I say
think that
Pitbull.
Yeah.
I will have a comment there. Please like it if you agree. Okay? Thank you very much.
All right. Have a good Thanksgiving. We'll see you next time.